My wife and I have been married for 9 years and have a precious son, 5. Before this, I believed I was the happiest man on the world. My wife really was amazing both as a wife and mother, and the day she gave birth to our beautiful boy was the happiest day in my life. Our friends even call us as the TV family because of how perfect we look to them. My wife is a former campus beauty pageant winner and is constantly approached by men for as long as I know her. But she never did anything to make me suspect she's not loyal to me. My wife's behavior suddenly had become strange. She was totally normal towards my son, but was always annoyed and dismissing me for no reason. I tried to communicate about it. She would just yell at me. I tried to solve it with affection. She rejected me. It got so bad, we agreed to send my son to my parents' house for the weekend. It was on that weekend we had a talk that she broke down and confessed she cheated. The man she cheated with was our acquaintance, a 32M. My wife and I are a part of an athletic club that is mixed of hobbyists and real professionals. Some of the professionals act as instructors in the hobbyist class, and it became one of our regular instructors about 2 years ago. I could tell my wife had a little crush on him from the first, but it never bothered me because her behavior never crossed the line. She told me they had a one-night stand. I asked her for the details. Her story was too odd, but I acted like I believed her. She said she had acted bad towards me because seeing me reminded her of her mistake and she couldn't handle the guilt, so she lashed out on me. I had too many questions, but I was so suspicious I couldn't even get emotional. The next Monday, my wife went to work and took son to daycare, and I took sick leave. My wife was using a message app to contact with She's not tech savvy, but I knew that this app uses local data storage. Meaning, even if she erased messages on the phone app, they stay on the PC app, which she also has. So I had hoped to find the truth. I logged onto her PC, found her chat with and scrolled back a little bit to immediately find a bunch of explicit messages, images, and videos. I was sick to my stomach with the kind of material I saw, such as selfies of my wife in our bathtub telling him she's thinking about him, or a nude mirror selfie in a bathroom that I recognized was from a trip we went on with our son. I know I should have resisted, but I pressed play on some of the videos they shared, and it was like I saw a completely different woman. She was so much more enthusiastic and sexual with him, making sounds I never heard before and talking dirty to him, and just totally different to the woman I was used to in bed. I could just tell from these few seconds videos that she's so much more sexually attracted to her than me. She also lied about using condoms. I scrolled up to around 8 months ago, and there were still more and more messages, so I exported the chat logs to text file and printed them. I was crying and breathing hard and wanted to jump out of the window. I just wanted my son, but didn't want him to be around me in this state. After I calmed down, I looked at the text logs and found out the worst part. She had lied about ending it with him. Their most recent messages showed I had told my wife he wanted to end their relationship. She didn't accept at first and kept asking why, and he said he had another girlfriend he wanted to get serious with. She begged him, acted sad, then she got angry with him, but he told her that if she kept bothering him, he'd send me their pictures and videos. And these last messages' dates coincided with her behavior change. So she was not upset with herself as she claimed. She was upset because she got dumped. They had been chatting for over 1 year. They didn't talk about me or personal matters much. It was mostly flirting, setting up dates, and sexual talk. My wife is a foreign national and has no family here, so I packed up my bags before she came home that day, sent her messages to tell her I knew everything, and went to my parents' house. I didn't tell them why, just said we had a fight. My wife has been begging me to come back home, saying my son is asking for me, saying she's sorry and leaving crying voicemails. I am absolutely devastated as my family meant everything to me. I can't even see my wife as the same woman because of what I saw in those videos and images, but more because she was so good at hiding it. If she didn't get dumped and threatened, I am not sure I would have ever suspected anything wrong. I don't know who is the real woman, the woman in the images or the woman who cared for me, my son, and my parents so deeply. I have so many questions why she did this. I know that I am not the most physically attractive man that she could have chosen, but I'm a good father, a good husband. I have a great career and enough money so that neither she or our son is lacking for anything and can have anything and go anywhere they want. There are many worse men than me with loyal wives, so what the fuck did I do to have her go crazy with another man? It's so fucked up that I miss her. I feel like the woman I loved has died, and I miss her so much. I'm worried about my son finding out what his mother did when he grows up and hating me for being weak if I take her back. But what if I divorce my wife and she moves back to her home country? Then we go to court to settle parental rights, and most likely, my son will lose one parent forever. I did get an STD test already. Thankfully, my son looks exactly like me. I know he's mine. I'm just totally fucked up by this situation. I can't sleep because her voice and the things she did in those videos replays in my head. I have heart palpitations and anxiety, and I'm fucking up at work and missing my son. Logically, I know I must leave my wife, but I feel like I'll never be happy again unless my family is together again. How can I save my family from being destroyed by this? Has anyone recovered from the affair through counseling? What is the best thing for my son? Please help me. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe for more videos.